Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be interviewing the mentee-mentor couple today of Rakshita and Mona. And the final presentation just happened. Congratulations to you both. It was wonderful to hear about your experience and the website that you were able to build, Rakshita. So we'll start off with introductions. My name is Smriti P. I am a magic mentor and a board apprentice. I was also a magic mentee more than 10 years ago. I'm now a software engineer working on Google search. Rakshita, could you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Myself, Rakshita R, a ninth grade passionate student. I love this, and I just feeling very blessed to have this project with magic. Yeah.
Thank you. And Mona?
Sure. My name is Mona. I am now, I think with Rakshita, this has been my fourth time mentoring in the Magic program. I'm also a software engineer working at Moody's Analytics in New York. And really proud of Rakshita for her wonderful presentation today.
So Rakshita, could you summarize your project in a couple sentences?
Yeah. My project is about Gujarat. Gujarat, the top four, Gujarat has got historic capitals, temple towns, beaches, and it makes wildlife sanctuaries, hill resorts, sculptures, handicrafts make the state rich. So I've grown up in Gujarat, and as I already mentioned that it is in my veins, India and Gujarat. So I decided why not, because a website acts as a platform that educates people about your topic of interest. So this was my topic of interest, so I decided this is a chance where I can put up my topic of interest and show the people that not only I can speak, but I can also do it and make it. And my project, the project is then Gujarat has got top four cities: Ahmedabad, Vadodara, Surat, and Rajkot. During the starting period, you will find a video clip that has my own voice in it that is briefing about the city, what the city actually looks like. Then there are different categories like significant museums, arts and cultures, and educational tours. So that can help the user to categorize that what is their mood, particularly what their mood is to go where.
Right. Thank you. And I encourage everyone who is watching this to go back and watch the event YouTube clip that we'll have to see what Rakshita shared and the link she shared to actually go and visit the website. So I know it energized me. I've never been to Gujarat myself, but now I have some wonderful places to start. It's very nice that you were able to use that passion and interest and learn this new skill and have this new skill of website development in your toolkit. While you were learning, was there anything that was really surprising to you while you went through this process?
Definitely. I have shared this with my mentor that when I was in sixth standard, I had first like got introduced with HTML and I hated it literally. But during the sessions when my mentor taught me HTML, like she showed me that she solved my doubts. I was like, the very next day I texted her, I love HTML. That was very surprising. Like my hatred towards this thing changed because during the first session, during our introduction only, I told that I don't like HTML, and I was making expressions that no, HTML is not my cup of tea. But it was very surprising that it actually turned my cup of tea.
Right. Wow. Great job, Mona. You were able to reintroduce something like this. So, Mona, a question for you. What is your background, and was this kind of have you done website development before? What was it like mentoring in that area?
Yeah, well, that is primarily what I do at work. So I'm a front-end engineer. I do this every day, but also it's like slightly different because at least while working with mentees, usually oftentimes they're beginners to this. And so figuring out the best way to introduce them to this topic, but also making sure they're able to produce something from it, that they can showcase at the final presentation. Is a little bit different. It's almost like doing a boot camp or a crash course on programming, but doing it together. So I think oftentimes I end up learning a lot too while working with a mentee, because a lot of those basic beginner things you don't even like think about sometimes when you're like a little bit when you're working day to day, but just like getting a refresher oftentimes is really cool. So I hope that Rakshita enjoyed learning as much as I did. Yeah.
Wonderful. And a question for both of you. It's definitely worth calling out that, I mean, you've accomplished so much and you did that with such a big time difference. You know, you're doing your sessions online and it's remote and you have almost a half of a day, like 9 to 12 hours, depending where you are exactly. How were you able to manage that? And maybe we can start with Rakshita for that and then go to Mona.
Yeah. Because we had the urge to achieve this, we had this passion, we had this thing called perseverance, patience, that we need to do this, we need to do this project. So that really drive us crazy, and we had a appropriate time decided that okay, this is fine for me and this is fine for her, and that was not an issue because when she was online she texted me and when I was online she texted me, so that was never an issue.
Nice. It's good to hear that. And Mona?
Yeah, 100%. Offline communication is wonderful. Like just having that option available to us, because since we're not able to meet in person, just like having those like platforms. So me and Rakshita used WhatsApp, and WhatsApp web for me is awesome because I could like Rakshita could send me like the link to like, her code, for example. Like if she's stuck on something, I could just pull it up on my computer and I could look at it really quickly and I could message her back. And then when she's awake, when she could see it and she could respond back. So with the time zone difference.
Yeah.
Before coming to school, I always used to check my WhatsApp that okay, some notification has came or some message from my mentor. I used to quickly open my WhatsApp and check the whatever the message she sent me. And when I used to come back home, I used to work on it.
Wow. Great job, great partnership. A couple more questions. Rakshita, after working on this, have you been inspired to make anything more or any new ideas or exciting projects on the horizon?
During this ending period, I realized that my school needs to be more advanced. It needs to have one library software. I already talked with my mentor, I guess. I really talked with my teachers, and one of my teacher was like, I was waiting for someone to learn coding because Niren sir and other computer teachers are also very good coders. So they told that it's an awesome idea. So what I've decided is that me and my juniors, I will teach them a little bit, and we will further make this a software or a website on our school library.
That's wonderful. Wow, very exciting. Final question, Rakshita, do you have any advice for future mentees?
Advice. Yeah, I would say that please, if you get a chance to take this, you should, because you don't only get an exposure, international exposure, but you get a chance to explore the STEM and its beauty. Magic is not what people think. It's really more active goals on computing. When I learned that Ira ma'am actually got this organization because you faced in first standard your classmates teased you. I was like, that's what the spirit is. I mean, every girl, in the interview also I said that every girl has a right to stand independently, and it doesn't matter what percentage you get. It's just your logical and things, how you deal with your problems. So this is what it I didn't only, as I said, that I not only did I learn coding, but I also got teamwork skills and many other resilience, patience, perseverance. So
Wow, it's wonderful to hear you saying this. You know, you're embodying what magic is all about. A big congratulations to both of you. It was a pleasure chatting with you. And thank you. Thank you for your time.